launched as the first national university of Vietnam, the Temple of Literature Common Côn Văn Miếu Quốc Tử Giám is not only the typical historical site in Hanoi capital, but the cultural quintessence of bygone feudal realism also. The first time visitor could be a pity if missed out in the mercy. Actually, Văn Miếu is Temple of Literature, but Quốc Tử Giám is the Imperial Academy. Originally built in the 1070 under the reign of King Lý Thánh Tông, the temple was primarily dedicated to Confucius as well as the other scholars and saints. 6 years later, Quốc Tử Giám was constructed next to the temple by order of King Lý Nhân Tông in order to provide education for imperial bureaucracy, but then opening its door to private commoner. Successful graduates has the name engraved on the stone stand on the back of the stone turtle. Most of architectural features of the temple complex are heavily influenced by Chinese style. To be more specific, the proximity of temple to the Imperial Academy is similar to the Beijing Confucius Temple and Imperial Academy. Furthermore, the construction of temple also emulates the one of Confucian hometown in Shandong, China. The temple in fact follows the standard Confucian layout, and the most eye-catching as the front in literature lakes. The total area of the lake is about 12,297 square, and the middle stands Kim Châu Mao, where the poetry commentary took place in the ancient time. Moreover, the clear pond surrounded by the shady tree gives the visitor a sense of tranquility and fairness. The front of Văn Miếu is spacious, making the vast look holy and larger from distance. This section has 4 large pillars which to house dismounting steadily on the both sides. The 4 pillars was built from brick, and on the top of the higher middle pillar are 2 lions. The 2 other pillars are topped with the 4 phoenix in charming position, with outstretched wings and tail huddled together. The Hamas was used for the entering of Văn Miếu to remind all people to rule the interior and high-ranking mandarin. This model honor in respect for any. The first and main gate of the very scenic Văn Miếu Môn, or the Great Portico, built in the typical Vietnamese style. It is similar to ancient gate of Baptist and Folk Religion Temple. The Great Portico was built in the early 20th century. The gate was built as the 2-tier brick structure with 8 roof and 3 doors. The central door is larger and the most higher and width. The 2 iron wooden door open up to the inside of the temple and are adorned with the 2 dragons flanking the moon on the top. The Great Middle Gate is built in the architectural style of the last dynasty, which is from 15th to 17th century. It's the wooden construction with a 3 compartments supported by wooden column and a two-staff type roof. On the rooftop are 2 carved flanking a flask. Going further, the 3rd courtyard comes across to you, running from the Great Middle Gate to the constellation of the Literature Pavilion. The 3 paths continue and select to style grace are maleficent of the grace and crystallization of the grace, which leads to the graveyard of the early doctor. The constructor considered 1, 2, 3, and 4 square whitewash brick pillars, supporting the rest wooden pavilion with the elaborate statical tile roof. The floor area centered from Thiên Quang Tỉnh, or well of the heavenly clarity. The well is full of the pure water all year around. On the side on the lake are the ancient doctor graveyard. Headstone of them displays the name and hometown of the person that passed a high-level examination. There are 82 of them grades from 1442 to 1775. Final area is the Khai Thánh Temple, where worshiping the Confucius parents take place. Originally, it's a study place where erudite scholars were zealous as the official teacher to instill knowledge into the kings. In the Temple of Confucius, there is a variety of statues of Confucius. At the Confucian side, there are 2 pairs of the clay right on the back of turtle, which are the typical objects of Vietnamese temple and pagoda. The Temple of Literature has long been recognized as one of the most iconic historical, cultural heritage of Vietnam, besides being a popular sightseeing destination. It is a place where several poetry communities are organized. The celebration of that holiday and some academy relates the ceremony take place in order to expect people wish and hope for their education path. This day is take an examiner sit down there and with the very fierce paper with the question and they will write something like this, and there no chance for teeth and tricks because this the work around there the whole time. When a student passes a level 3 exam, he will receive this from the king to allow that he passed the exam, and he will work for dynasty. It is our broad student, and below is the uses to cover your paper, and it depends on the style of the paper that they have. If you pass the exam, you will wear it. It's worth a handmade and took a month to make it. You can see this is the dragon. If you look closer to the dragon hand, you can see 4 fingers. Usually the king wears dragon with 5 fingers. It is one of the rules. If normal people wear it, you will die. In the early life, he was famous as a straightforward man who passed the doctoral examination but refused to become a Mandarin. Instead, He opened a school and began his career as Confucian teacher. Under the reign of Trần Minh Tông, he became a teacher at the Imperial Academy, where he was responsible for teaching the crown prince and the future emperor. Under the reign of Emperor Trần Dụ Tông, he was raised to high-ranking Mandarin. Later, he resigned and returned to home village because King Trần Dụ Tông refused his request of beheading 8 Mandarin who he accused of corruption. For the rest of his life, he continued his teaching career and wrote books.
Despite the fact that Hanoi has been developed day in day as to keep pace with the rest of fast-changing world, the mirror of Asian relic and Vietnam time, oral traditional has been mingled on the some color of the capital.
Therefore, it is well worth considering that building complex as a soul of the Vietnam cultural life and even the gratification of human beings until now.
It's the end of trip about Văn Miếu Quốc Tử Giám, and hopefully I can provide for you useful information about this place. Thank you for listening. See ya!